Well, good morning to Bazzi. How are you, dude?
Hey, Bazzi. What's going on?
I'm good. I'm not gonna lie. I really was sleeping out there.
Okay, you were taking a quick nap?
I'm bouncing.
It's a little early for you.
Yeah.
I'm on LA time, so.
Yeah.
Understandable. I, you are saying that, so you see that like a Harry Styles is in the lobby as well. Do you feel like you get super starstruck, or are you able to kind of be cool because you're a celebrity?
I definitely don't get starstruck, and not because of how big I think I am.
Mm-hmm.
I think living in LA and being around it for so long, you really realize how human everybody is.
Right.
And how normal. So I don't get starstruck, but I would love to tell Harry Styles how cool I think he is, though.
Yeah.
Because I do think he does well with his art.
Yeah.
So I read something, and I love your positivity, that you're somebody, you want to love everything you do.
Yeah.
And I love that outlook. I love that positivity. And sort of like, how do you keep it with you on a bad day?
It's definitely not easy. That's the challenge. But I think I learned early that, music is really important to me. It's something that I wanted to do when I was really young.
Mm-hmm.
And I realized as you get older, you have to kind of protect things like that, because if you leave space for it to be attacked, it will. So I started thinking about sustainability, and I realized that for something to be sustainable, it has to come from a place of like, I really want to be here doing this, or I really want to be talking about this, or, so.
Yeah, and there's like so much noise too, and the boys know, like on a daily basis, like I'm impatient, I easily fly off the handle, like if somebody says something nasty on social media, like I can't let it go. It's hard to be present and to be positive all the time, and I'm sure you have to, meditate or get yourself to continue to refocus and bring yourself back down to earth to get in that headspace, right?
Yeah, definitely meditation has been super helpful, but also, just like changing your perspective and just understanding, like, I really try and never go on my phone. Like, I've been trying to just, like, when I have something I want to share or post, I'll post it.
Yeah.
And then I get off completely. Like, I don't want to see what other people are up to.
Mm-hmm.
I've been on Pinterest, which is nice. Like, fixing that, like, little scrolling itch you have instead of that, like, Pinterest, you just see photos. You could use it for inspiration and stuff like that. But I don't know. The internet it's a very challenging thing.
It is.
Dirty place.
For something to be called social media, it's really not that social.
Seriously.
It's not.
No.
I know, right? They should come up with another name for a damn thing.
Well, the thing is this, too, is people get played by it. This is a whole other, deeper side of it. But it's like the algorithm really controls what people think is, like, free thinking and like, freedom of them just, stumbling across stuff. It isn't. It's all part of something. So, yeah, I don't know.
Something I'd like to implement that I saw the other night that Machine Gun Kelly and Megan Fox apparently do when they go on dates, when it's like a date night, it's like no phones. Because they are so consumed by their work, both of them, and like always on their phone. And I always say let's do that with my man, but we don't ever really do it.
Yeah, you got it. It's nice. You gotta leave it somewhere though.
It can't still be there just like face down, because it's just
you can't even put it on the table.
No.
You need to put it in your pocket or something.
Leave it in the car.
It becomes like it's a subconscious, like, second nature addiction we all have. So it's like you don't even notice. You'll say, like, I'm not gonna go on my phone.
Right.
A minute passes and you're
on your phone. You're on your phone.
Yeah.
Hey, give me the backstory of your new single. When Will It Ever Feel the Same? Is that a relationship thing that went bad, or what? What's the backdrop on that?
Yeah, I wouldn't say bad. About a year and a half ago, I went through a breakup with my girlfriend. And I didn't make a bunch of music after it. It was hard for me to think about it and to, like, talk about it.
Yeah.
And then I made that one song, and it was like getting everything off my chest. But it's interesting putting a song like that out a year and a half after I made it, because I do feel disconnected too. How intensely I felt back then.
Right.
But I do understand the responsibility as an artist to sometimes articulate what other people can't. And that song was really vulnerable and real for me at the time, so.
It's interesting because I feel like most artists, when they're going through anything painful, the first thing they do is run to the studio or run to sit down and write, and you just had to let yourself go through it before you sat down to make music about it?
Well, I made that song almost 2 weeks after our breakup.
Okay.
So that was then.
It was really fresh then.
But usually I am the opposite, though. I like to I like to digest something first, and to go to the studio. Like, for me, I'm like, I don't want to live in it. If I'm feeling upset about it, talking about it in the songs is like, But
something else I read a little more positive about your personal life is that you don't have a pet, but you're a foster puppy or a dog. You foster puppies, basically.
See?
You know what? I did for a while. I haven't in a while.
Okay.
I'm kind of a bad dog dad. I got a husky about like a year and a half ago. I was like, this is gonna be my dog. Like 100%.
Yeah.
I like paid for it and got this beautiful husky dog, and I had him for like 3 days.
Oh, no.
And then I gave him away.
Well, what made you give him away? Was it
the foster?
This is the thing. I love the idea. I love the idea of having like a massive dog in the house.
Yeah.
A lot of work.
Taking him for runs and
Yeah.
walks. But like, yeah, exactly. It's a huge response. And like, huskies are also like the most difficult dog. Yeah.
Yeah.
Very challenging.
They practically talk.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
they're big.
Yeah.
Like, you know.
You didn't feed him on time.
Yeah.
You hear it, right?
Exactly. Yeah, he hated us too. He hated us.
He wasn't a fan.
Didn't let us touch him.
All right.
I think he had rabies or something. That
Great.
dog was crazy.
So it wasn't a good match.
But it was such a beautiful dog that it was like so easy to find him a great home.
Right.
Yeah.
And we actually, my old assistant at the time was walking the dog and ran into some family who's like, we need this dog. Like,
Yeah.
We live in not Russia, somewhere very snowy though.
Wow.
And like checked in, and now the dog fully is like a real husky who lives in like snow. It's much better.
That's
better.
awesome.
Amazing.
That's awesome.
I love that. So we've got this song that's out, and then give us a little like what's up next? What's happening? What can we give us like the rest of the year for you music wise?
I mean, so much stuff. I'm just getting back into the swing of things. I have so much music. I'm excited to share.
Yeah.
Just more art, though, man. I'm really trying to surround this rollout with more like human interaction.
Cool.
Right.
Less social media, more just being in front of people, talking to them. Like not even necessarily in a show format, but just like in a, I'm here. you know?
Yeah.
Are you collaborating with anybody? I read that your dream collaboration is Kanye. Is it still Kanye? And is there anybody else you're dying to get in the studio with?
I always love Kanye
Yeah.
so much. Kanye is a genius.
He
Maybe
is.
not my dream collaboration anymore, but
Okay.
more somebody I'm really inspired by.
Well, you evolved. Who's the dream collaboration now? Don't say Harry.
Honestly, nah. Harry's not the dream. I mean, yeah, and the way Harry is a dream, he's awesome.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
I wouldn't say I have one right now.
No?
I think for me back then it was like kind of wanting to collab with my idols. Is now I'd want to collaborate with people more on like a musical level.
Yeah.
But yes, there is some collaborations on the album, some
Yay.
very, very big ones. That
excited.
people might be surprised by.
Okay.
Okay.
Bazzi, thank you so much for coming by.